Hello, my name is Janell Santana and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please hit the subscribe button and the bell. Today we're going to discuss promoting human development while implementing self-care daily. Our first one is physical self-care. It is the movement of your body, exercising, cleaning your home, and just going for a walk. The next one is health. Our health is very important. Please make sure that we are getting our yearly physicals. If you believe in holistic medicines and your vitamins, please continue to do that, but just make sure that you're getting your physical yearly. The next one is sleep and rest. It is very important that we try to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep daily. The next one is physical touch. Make sure that we're kissing our loved ones, hugging our loved ones, just having the chance to physically touch someone. Our last one is sexual needs. We need to make sure that our sexual needs are being met at least 3 times a week. Wouldn't that be great? Psychological self-care involves learning new things. All we need to do is learn something new every day. Applying consequential thinking is all about our pros and cons. Practicing mindfulness. We have to be mindful of what we're doing, and practicing mindfulness is just living in the moment. Try to meditate if you can. Journaling is a great one for psychological self-care. It's a way to reflect on your journal and write down your feelings. Doing a digital detox is also important when we're thinking about our psychological self-care. Is putting the electronics down and putting our turning off our TVs, putting the video games down. It's all about psychological self-care. Try to do it for an hour a day. I believe that it will work when we're implementing our human development. Our next one is emotional self-care. Involves emotional literacy, navigating emotions, increasing empathy. We don't always have to show sympathy, but more empathy. Saying no, which is a complete sentence. Just learn how to say no. So when we're doing our daily self-care, we have to at least say no to things that we don't want to do or we don't want to say. We're just going to say no, period. It's a sentence. Make time for reflecting on your feelings. Just thinking about how you felt in certain situations is a good way to reflect on your feelings. Developing emotional literacy, understanding your feelings and why you felt that way. Being aware of your own boundaries. Just know your boundaries. Make sure that you're setting up a consequence for those boundaries. Writing in a gratitude jar is very important. We could just write what we're thankful for and how we felt for the day. Just being thankful, gratitude, just being thankful for waking up. Put that in a jar. Social self-care involves having a support group and a network of relationships around you whom you trust and turn to when needed. A social self-care is just reevaluating your circle and make sure the people that are in your circle are the people that you want. Social self-care is having caring and supportive people around you. That's all it is. Social self-care is having those people around you. Social self-care can be met by viewing your Facebook, your YouTube channels, just being on social media, Instagram, just making sure that you stay out the drama that's put up there, but more so what is feeding your mind with great things. Social self-care is asking for help. A lot of us don't like to ask for help, but asking for help is very, very important. Professional self-care involves sharing your strengths and gifts, having clear professional boundaries, living in your purpose. Please make sure that everyone is at a job that they love. I most definitely love my job. I'm a social worker from 9 to 5. And from 6 p.m. I am a life coach. So just doing what I love to do. Taking a lunch break is extremely important. If you work Monday through Friday, please make sure that you have 5 lunch breaks. If you're working 3 days a week, please make sure that you take a lunch break. And even if you're at home, take a lunch break. Take an hour to yourself. Social self-care is knowing your role and responsibility. We need to know our roles in life and responsibility, as well as professional self-care is also knowing your role and your responsibility. Negotiating your needs. If you are not being compensated at work, make sure that you negotiate your needs and you get compensated. If you're doing 2 people's job, you should be getting 2 people's salary. Environmental self-care is having a clean house, your environment. That is environmental self-care. It's not more outside, it's more inside. Monitoring your technology is environmental self-care as well. Knowing how long you spend on your electronics is not good. Make sure you're spending a few hours off the electronics. Having clean clothes is very important. That is environmental self-care. Environmental self-care is having a clean workspace. Environmental self-care is having a clean car. Just doing things for our own environment. So if you're not, make sure you are cleaning your car, cleaning your home, cleaning your office. Just make sure your environment is clean. Also, just make sure that you have on clean clothes, because those are the things that make you feel good and refreshed. Our next one is spiritual self-care. It involves beliefs and values that are important and helps guide your life. So if you go to church every Sunday, if you read your Bible daily, if you read your daily devotions, spiritual self-care is needed. Spiritual self-care includes pursuing your noble goals and practices that support developing spiritual awareness. Just be aware of what you're trying to believe in. I most definitely believe in God, but whatever your beliefs are, just make sure that you are practicing spiritual self-care. Going on a retreat, just going out is spiritual self-care as well. If you can, go on as many retreats as possible. I know that can be costly. Self-care will be looking into having a self-care retreat. So I am working on having my own self-care retreat where we will be addressing our mind, bodies, and souls. Spiritual self-care is going for a walk in nature. Just take off your shoes if you can. Walk in grass, sit by some water, just being at one with nature. Our next one is financial self-care. This one is extremely, extremely important. It reduces our stress. Involves being responsible with your own finances. That is financial self-care. Financial self-care is having a conscious relationship with your money. Know where your money is coming from. Know how you're spending your money. That is very, very important. Don't have those moments where you're like, I'm not going to pay the light bill because I'm going out for the night. No, know where your money is coming from, and knowing where your money is going out to is very important. Knowing when your expenses are due and paying them on time. If you have credit cards, if you have rent or mortgage to pay, knowing when they're due and just paying them on time, that releases a lot of stress, and you are now taking care of your financial self-care. Keeping your health and life insurance up to date is extremely important. Please make sure that you're paying your life insurance. Please make sure that you're going to the doctor and paying your health insurance. That is very, very important. Thank you for viewing my 8 areas of self-care. Please continue to develop as a human. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell. I look forward to all your views and comments about the 8 areas of human development and daily self-care. Have a beautiful day.